I said, your daddy's a long ways from Liberty City. She said, wow, Daddy, can you believe it? I said, sometimes, baby, I wonder if I'm dreaming, and if I am, I don't want to wake up. I'm having such a good time in this dream. I'm a happy camper. I'm really a very happy person. You know, I believe you should smile more often. I wanted to talk to Dr. Dyer about that. You know, even homely people look better when they smile. Watch this. Isn't that great? Smile at a homely person on your right or left around the table. Do it right quick. Now, if you looked over there and they already smiling, then you are the homely one. I just fled. I told him to give me my medication. Okay, I'm going to be good. All right, repeat after me, please. Leap and grow your wings on the way down. That's right. Write that down. Leap and grow your wings on the way down. See, a lot of people allow fear to stop them. Fear, as Zig says, false evidence appearing real. We want people to have faith. Write faith down. Faith, finding answers in the heart. Whenever there's a conflict between your mind and your heart, listen to your heart. My heart said, I can do that. I love to help people. I love to make people laugh. I love to make people feel good. My mind did something. And here's what I want you to do. Whatever goals that you have set for yourself, don't ask yourself how you're going to do it. How is none of your business. That's why the book of life says, lean not unto thine own understanding, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Leap and grow your wings on the way down. Walk by faith and not by sight. Repeat after me, please. Make your move before you're ready. Yeah, see, when there's a conflict between your mind and your heart, follow your heart. Why? The heart will ask, hey, I can do this. Will say, I can do this. The mind will ask, how? I tried to figure it out. It took me years to figure it out, and I still didn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. I can't tell you how and what I had to do in a practical, logical way to get from where I was to where I am right now. I don't know. I know some things I've done that will create some momentum for you, that will move you in the direction of your dreams, and then he'll open doors you did not see. Then things, once you make the commitment, write this down, make the commitment. The people you're talking to, tell them to commit themselves, and then figure out how. How can I tell you? How can I explain to you why this weekend, February 14th, I just got a call yesterday, am I right, yesterday, and some people want me to fly to Africa, going to pay me $50,000 for 2 hours to coach and to inspire and coach some cricket players. I don't know anything about crickets, but ask me, am I going? I'm going. You hear me? I'm telling you, you're in the right place at the right time with the right organization. You want to know, can you make some money in this? Let me tell you something. There's money up in here to be made. I'm flying in the end of February to Sweden with my youngest son, John Leslie. John Leslie earns $2,500 now. He's only 18 years old. He's a freshman at Pasadena Community College. I'm taking him with me to change how he views himself and views the world. And the reason I want him to go, when I speak internationally, I get $40,000 an hour for coaching when I speak internationally. And so I want him to see, I'm giving 2 speeches. Now, when he comes back and he gets out of Pasadena Community College, can nobody offer him a job? He will want to be an entrepreneur like his father. If I come in my office and there's a pink slip on my desk, it's because I left it there. Come on. Baby, oh, behave. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I love this stuff. I love the coaching business. Let me tell you something. When you can be involved in a business where you can help people to change their lives and make some money too, that's a good combination, let me tell you. Let me tell you something up in here. And that it doesn't even involve the internet. And I still got my 8-track. I don't even work the internet. And making $10,000 a month accidentally. Haven't even figured it out, but it's got my attention. Because I'm tired of it taking my shoes off in the airport. I'm so tired of them, I thought they were going to ask to check my prostate after a while. You know, I'll be glad when they can check our prostate by looking in our ears. Gotta be a better way. You know, Ricard, you know what I mean? I'm turning red as I talk about this, but you can't see it. I'm at this urologist convention. A friend of mine used to be a lineman for Ohio State University, 285 pounds. Hey, Les, let me give you free rectals. No, buddy, you too motivated. Okay, all right. I know y'all gonna say, Gary, where you got him from? Y'all went from Dr. Wade diet to cornbread. Okay, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. I promise. Please bring me back, Gary. Please, I'm gonna be good. Okay. All right. Okay, and I ain't even walked on the burnt coals. No telling what I do after I do that. But I'm gonna be the one with the shoes on. I don't believe in working God overtime for nothing.
Look at your neighbor and tell him, you have the power to live your dreams. You have the power to live your dreams. And your dreams are not just an illusion. They're not just an illusion. I was looking at something that Phil Connolly wrote the other day, and he talked about your imagination and how your imagination is very key when it comes to determining the quality of your life. He said your imagination can bring into focus beauty and success and prosperity. On the other hand, it can bring into focus failure, poverty, ugliness. The good part about it is we get to choose. You get to choose how your imagination will serve you. You get to choose what thoughts occupy your mind. So as you're dreaming about your new future, as I'm looking at you and you're looking at me, I see in your eyes, I see in your faces, I see a kind of power that you haven't begun to tap into yet. Power to live according to what's going on in your heart. Power to bring about that thing which has been building and building and building for months. That thing that caused you to make a choice to be here today. After all, life is about choices. That's what we want to talk about today. Life is about decisions. Repeat after me. And write this down if you will. Make your own decisions. Make your own decisions. Repeat after me. Make your own decisions, or life will decide for you. Have you ever had a situation in your life and you looked up and wondered, how did I get here? Anybody out there had that experience? How in the world did this happen? Well, it was a decision. And the difference between getting where you want to be and getting where you end up is whether or not you make the decision. Because how many of you know that where we are right now is the sum total of the decisions that we've made in our lives? Yeah? It's the sum total of the decisions that we've made in our lives. Some of those decisions that we have failed to consciously make, they were made for us. And they landed us right here. I want you to write this down. It's only those who can see the invisible that can do the impossible. And I know just from the people that I've met in this room today that we are people that are about doing the impossible. We're people that are about living the dream that's inside of us. We've already identified it. The dream is GSI. And all that means to us, we've already identified it. And I just want to share a couple of things about how you keep that dream alive. You see, I had to go through a process of getting to the dream myself, because I too love to impact people's lives, help them to live their dreams. And I would go to seminars, listen to tapes, Zig Ziglar and Les Brown. That's right. I got some of Les's tapes. I have his books. I went to his seminars. And I would look and say, I want to do that. Yeah. I can stand and impact people's lives. And I'd leave the seminar and I'd say, all right, I'm ready to get started and go, because I know it takes energy to do what I want to do. And I can do it. I'm going to march on. That's what he said. That's how he ended it. I'm going to march on, and I'm going to do whatever it takes. And I'm telling you, I'd walk out of there, and that feeling of doing my dream would last and last and last and last for about a day and a half. For about a day and a half. What happened? What happened to the energy? You guys have come from far and wide. I met George from Hong Kong. I met Ron E. from Australia. Hilton Thompson from Spain. Not to mention Glenn and all of you guys from inside the States. You have come from far and wide to live this dream. Wouldn't it be a shame if, having made this choice, the choice to incur the money, the choice to travel the distance, wouldn't it be a shame to go home and the charge that you feel right now, the churning that Les Brown started in you, the information that Dr. Dyer planted in your mind, wouldn't it be a shame to go home and it was gone after a couple days? That'd be a shame. We're talking about a big investment. So just a couple of things, because I don't have a lot of time, but just a couple of things that we can do to make sure. You see, because I'm here now. I'm here now. I saw Zig Ziglar 15 years ago, but I'm here now. So I did something that made the vision last. I did something that made it real to me and made it imperative that I move on what I wanted and what was in my heart. One of the things that I did, and write this down, guard your mind and guard your life. Guard your mind and guard your life. One of the things that it takes, one of the things about decisions is, guess what? You have to make the same decision tomorrow. You have to make the same decision tomorrow. Because tomorrow is when the action kicks in. Tomorrow is when the work starts. Tomorrow is when you carry the torch that was lit right here. That's what we got to do tomorrow. So we got to make the same choice tomorrow. We got to make the choice to move forward. And all of us have the power to move forward. So having made that choice and making it every day, Irving Berlin said about success, the thing about success is that you got to keep on being a success. The decision is only the starting point. Talent is only the starting point, but you got to work that talent. And what that translates into is discipline. And to be disciplined means to move according to purpose. All of a sudden, it's not business as usual anymore. It's about, why am I here? What am I about? Where am I going? It's about purpose. And now we have purpose. We must exercise the discipline to bring about the dream. To be disciplined means to prepare yourself. To prepare yourself for the opportunities that will come along, for the opportunities that you will pick up as we blast each other. Look over and tell the person next to you, the blast is the bomb. The blast is the bomb. As we begin to blast each other, all kinds of things are going to open up for us. And so it's about staying disciplined enough to use it, staying deliberate, living life on purpose. We've all got to live life on purpose, because guess what? And write this down. Success never happens by accident. There's purpose. There's purpose. Having made our decision, having stepped into purpose, having developed the kind of discipline that causes us to prepare ourselves for every day. Now comes the third ingredient: decision, discipline, determination. Determination. Determination says when the obstacles come, and guess what? They're coming. When you get home, somebody's still going to call you crazy. Somebody's still going to say, "You're doing what?" Somebody's still going to say, "Guess what? That will never work. It won't work in a million years." And your determination is going to have to kick in. Let me give you a pointer on how to keep your determination fresh and how to keep it fresh every day. And I want you to do this when this is over tonight, before tomorrow comes. Write down 10 reasons why you must do what we're here to do. 10 reasons. 5 won't do. You can talk yourself out of 5. You can give yourself 10 alternative reasons or 5 alternative reasons. Give yourself 10. If you got 20, then give yourself 20. I had to be here. I had to be here because it was in my heart to impact lives. It was in my heart to make a difference. And I can go on down the line of all the reasons that I wrote down. You know why you need those reasons? Because your determination hinges on it. Your determination hinges on being able to pull out your sheet and begin to go down the line when the going gets tough. I heard Schuller when he said, "Tough times never last, but tough people do." Hello. Tough times never last, but tough people do. And the reason tough people last is because tough people prepare themselves for tough times. They prepare themselves for tough times. And so when the going gets tough, when the obstacles get in your way, when the energy draining people in your life, how many of you got energy draining people in your life? You say GSI is your purpose in life. You found new purpose A lot of you I talked to, Lester Maple, for example, after retirement, you found new purpose in your life. How many of you got people in your life where it seems like their purpose and their mission in life is to suck the energy right out of your body? Do you have anybody in your life, you go into their presence, and when you leave, you don't want to do no more dream no more. That's just it. I don't want. There are some people in our lives like that. And see, if we have a reason for doing the things that we're doing, then when we step out of their presence, our reasons will kick in. When we step out of their presence and get back into our own space, we'll begin to remember why we were here. Why do we invest the time and the money to come and to be a part of this conference? Determination. Boy, you guys got determination on lockdown. On lockdown. I can look out and see it in the conversations that I've had with the ones of you that I've talked to. And the ones of you who went through the fire walk. Hello. You know what? Give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves a big hand. Because I don't know any corporation, any organization, anything where to foster a sense of ability and possibility and determination in the hearts of their people. They walk on fire. I can see you now. Don't think while I talk to you guys I wasn't getting a vision of all of you making your way across. And when we talked to Gary, Gary said, I couldn't believe it. He said, I've never seen a group like this before. Before they got through the preparation process, they were like, let me get out of the, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me at it. I was amazed. I was amazed. But you know what? It's easy to be determined when you got a leader like Gary. Give him a hand. When you have a leader, do you know what they told me at dinner about Gary? Does the name Guinness mean anything to anybody? In the Guinness Book of World Records, our leader, 166 feet on hot coal.